Hey guys, KO here. I'm joined with...
Rip.
And Testament.
And we're going to play some Orcs Must Die 2.
You know, really, the only game you really need out of the series is Orcs Must Die 2. Because you get the first game's... oh, wait, no. Don't you need the first game to get the levels in it? I don't know.
I don't remember.
I bought it in a pack, so I got it all at the same time.
Dude, we both bought it at the same time. We got it during the same Steam sale.
Did we?
Yeah.
Trapped, surrounded.
Although, we didn't know for like 2 months.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
They were coming.
I remember we both got it
I was their queen.
at some point, and then, like, a good portion down the road, you were like, wait, you have Orcs Must Die?
Rift,
And I was like, yes, I have Orcs Must Die.
fragile.
And then we played it.
Felt a trickle
Yeah.
of power returning. Barely there. Not
I'm
enough
letting
to mind
story go.
control even a single orc.
Gross.
The rift offered an escape. As soon as I stepped
Well,
through, I
Tiggo
saw
Biddy says tough titties.
him, standing right in front of me with that ridiculous grin plastered across his
Oh
face.
god, that is a creepy
only
ass
had
smile
one
as I
thing to
step through the
say.
portal.
Run!
Your character is creepy.
I'm Biff Hardcheese.
Biff Hardcheese. Choose your defense. Okay, let's try this again. Let's hear that. Oh wait, no. Stone staff. Hit multiple enemies at range. Homing missile. Throws smaller enemies. What I want is like my main weapon. Hit multiple enemies at range. Fast range attack can be charged. Secondary. Charm an enemy. Okay, I'll charm an enemy. That sounds fun. Spiky bits and acid. That sounds good. Okay. Let's get these things all set up. Do that one there. And I need to rotate. There we go.
I'm actually gonna
Oh,
put...
wait. There we go. Does that line up better? Kinda better?
There we go.
So, do you guys have a limit as to how many of those things you can use?
Yeah, if you look at the bottom corner, well, not a limit per se, but we have a budget.
Okay.
Bottom left corner, the little stone thingy down there with numbers, is essentially our money.
How do you obtain money?
Kill orcs.
Yeah. Survive.
Simple enough. Simple enough.
Oh god, I died. There is no safety rail right there.
I like you being in it. I like that you being an idiot and jumping off a cliff starts up the battle music. You are battling gravity. Alright.
I am
are we
Sandra
ready?
Bullock.
Oh.
I thought you were KO.
Yeah, speaking of names, KO, I have a question about yours.
Okay.
I'm assuming KO isn't your real name?
No, but it might as well be as long as it's been a nickname of mine.
And why did you choose the nickname KO?
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, so way back when I grew up poor and we didn't have a computer, so in order to do my homework and stuff like that, I'd have to go to the library in order to use their computer. And
I can relate.
yeah. Die. Well, okay, a lot of people could probably relate. Okay, you know those stupid personality tests that were, and probably still are, very popular? What character are you? What would you be in this instance? Blah, blah, blah. Ooh, I have money.
Yes. What color is your aura?
Yeah.
Very, very popular one.
Okay, I'm gonna put acid
Mine's
sprayer,
brown.
Acid sprayer. There we go. In case they make it around that. Well, I did one that was, what vampire are you? And while a completely different spelling, and I constantly mispronounce where the origin came from. Oh,
Sorry, I'm adjusting the volume.
Okay, no, that's fine. It was, I don't know the series, but it was some vampire named Chaos F, spelled, Chaoseth. And
Okay.
I said, it'd sound better if it was Chaos Seth. And so
Okay.
for the longest time, I spelled it that same way, but pronounced it as Chaos Seth. I used to play a game called SOCOM US Navy SEALs.
I played that.
It's a fun series. Kind of went downhill later on, but it's a fun series.
I don't know. I only ever played the first one, and I sucked at it.
Oh, okay. Well, during the release of one of the sequels, I forget which one, but okay. At the time, I was part of a clan that did regular tourneys and stuff like that, and for actual money, and we were fairly okay. But we had this one group of people within our clan that were basically internet trolls,
Oh dear.
and well, like all internet trolls, they didn't like being trolled in return.
Mm-hmm.
And I discovered that if you are close enough and hit somebody in the head, you can kill people with smoke grenades out of an N203 launcher. And when they were being particularly a bunch of dicks, I did that to one of them and kept doing it to them, and they got really pissed. And because they knew I had school the day of the launch, and they were going to be home, they were going to be able to get it before me, they threatened to take my name. Because it was, you could,
Uh-oh.
it was unique names. If somebody took the spelling, then that was it.
Yeah.
So at the time, I was taking Japanese as my language in high school. And I
That's cool.
asked my teacher how she would spell Keoseth in Japanese, which is how I got the Keio spelling.
Okay.
But
Fun fact, this is backstory I didn't even know. I never asked.
no, I don't think you ever had, no. But because I've had the name since I was 14, I'm 27 now, there are more people who know me as KO, including college professors. And,
That's fun.
And even my mom calls me that, although she does it jokingly. She still tends to refer to me as either...
Oh!
Did you just jump off the side?
Indeed he did.
She either jokingly refers to me as boy or most often son. She likes to call me the boy. It's my nickname.
You ready?
Yes.
I just ask because every time I say your name, I'm so tempted to just say K-O.
That's how I tell people to pronounce it, because apparently most people's instinct is to call me
Like
Kyo.
Kyo. Oh.
Didn't Mick just, pronounce it like that for a really long time?
Kyo, yes. I told her not to feel bad about it, because every Canadian I'd ever known, because half of our clan was Canadians, they all called me Kyo.
Just Canadian things. Hashtag.
I remember one time in that game, it was shortly after I switched over to the KEI spelling, or the KEIO spelling. I ended up playing a game with players from Japan, and they were entertained by the fact that they thought I was named after Keio University. And I was having a fun time speaking broken Japanese to them. And then we ended up kicking my clan's ass. Because before I realized that they were speaking, that they had mics, and I was like, I asked them if they were there, and they said something in Japanese, and I answered them back. and we had long conversations and actually managed to be strategic. It's pretty fun.
Victory.
Victory! What does that do? Oh, I can unlock weapons and stuff.
Hooray.
Oh, yeah, that crossbow. I remember that thing. New traps. I don't really want to...
So how much of this game have you played? How familiar are you with it?
Not as familiar as you'd think.
The last time Rip and I played this game was probably a year or two ago.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Spend skulls on... earn more skulls, but I kind of want to save up. I'm not sure if I want to spend any skulls right now.
I'm actually going to upgrade my dart.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You can upgrade your... How do you do that?
You go into your spell book, click
Traps?
traps, and then click on your shit.
Spiked wall. Can't upgrade it. Oh, wait. Purchase? Ah, there we go. Damages and throws enemies back. Nice. It now flings people. I'm okay with this. Although we're coming up on the 15-minute mark, so we may want to say our outro here shortly, after we set up for the next run. Ooh, hey, fourth slot. I'm gonna take my bazooka.
I'm going to take the Dwarven rocket launcher.
Yeah, that's the bazooka.
Does the Dwarven rocket launcher launch dwarves?
If
I
only.
wish.
Don't we all? Don't
It's
we all?
actually a rocket that launches dwarves.
Alright, I don't...
That's a weapon idea for the campaign, right there.
Alright. Let's see here. We're gonna need something in this spot right here. Because I can't...
Slower.
Yeah. Because unfortunately my spike traps aren't gonna work there. Kind of space it, maybe like right there, and I'll throw an... Oh, I can't throw an acid trap there yet. But I will throw an acid trap right here. As soon as I can. Yeah, let's just cut this up. We'll cut the first episode early. We'll continue on from there. Alrighty, guys.
Well,
Go ahead.
Oh.
We're talking at the same time.
hope you guys had fun, because there's another episode coming up right after these messages.
Stay excellent, everyone.
Except you.
You know who you are.
Yeah, fuck that guy.